Shalom Akim, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstones, salutations to sincere Akim out there of the hopeful elect. All right? Yeah, man. This country is finished, man. America, the United States of America, which is known as Babylon the Great, according to the Bible, this country is fucking done, man. Every time I walk outside the door, every time I set foot outside the door, it's a constant reminder of how this country is deteriorating, man. You know, and it's a wonderful thing. You know, we like brothers of Zakar, elder brothers of Zakar, we say, man, we living in some exciting times, man. You know, where you see mass homelessness, drug addicts all over the streets, high rates of crime in the city, women parading around as sluts and whores, you know, celebrities falling, whether they dying off, whether they be, you know, there's secrets are being revealed and they're, you know, coming out with all kind of allegations and they wind up incarcerated. You know, it's a tell-all tale sign that this country is fucking finished, man. You know, I didn't even mention the foreign problem, the foreign issues America has with these different countries, man, all around the world. Okay, war is inevitable, man, and it's prophesied in the Holy Bible more than anything else. Okay, so this is what we should be looking forward to, man, as a nation, as a people. You know, the Lord giving us justice for once in our life. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have never had any fair shot at getting justice against those who have oppressed us and enslaved us, man. Mainly the so-called white man, all right, who comes from the nation of Edom, according to the Bible. All right, so I'm going to bring out first scripture. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind." All right, yeah, this is the prophet Jeremiah seeing a vision of America being destroyed. That destroying wind is talking about thermonuclear destruction. All right, once the nuclear missiles hit ground zero, its designated target, all right, there's a radius of wind, of nuclear blast that destroys everything in its path, man, within its circumference, you know, and then that radiation travels further out into a greater circumference, you know, basically eliminating all life. Okay, and that's what Jeremiah saw. Not only Jeremiah the prophet, Isaiah saw it, Daniel the prophet saw it, Ezekiel saw it, right? The disciples, right, and particularly John the Revelator, he saw it, man. You know, so this is prophetic, man. America's demise. Okay, it reads on to say, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Right, and the fanning that's taking place in Babylon, which is America, is talking about all of the atrocities, all of the tribulations that's leading up to America's demise. Okay, like I stated, you have high crime rates, homelessness. You got this crisis at the south of the border. Okay, you have all of this is going to wind up leading to civil unrest in this society. You know, with the inflating prices of things daily necessities that you need to live. Okay, the price of food. You know, the price of keeping a roof over your head, rent, mortgage, whatever you pay. Okay, the price of clothing. You know, you got unclean water in different cities and towns, and even rural communities out there in America, man. You know, so people paying for water. Okay, and the water that we get is it's all bullshit. It's all filth at the end of the day. You know, so when you incorporate all of these things, it's going to lead to a lot of civil unrest, man. A lot of civil unrest, bipartisanism. Everybody's divided in this country. Okay, these are the things that's going to fan the fire, because America is going to be destroyed by fire, by nuclear fire. But all of the civil unrest that's going to take place prior to the nuclear missiles coming to America, that's the fanning. Okay, mass riots in the streets, anarchy, burning down businesses and looting of businesses. Okay, all of this shit is going to take place, man. More cops getting killed, National Guards coming in, foreign troops, Gurkha troops coming in to lock down cities and states all across the country, issuing martial law, right? And all hell is going to be risen. That's the fire, you know? Because in the ancient world, when you make a fire, okay, you know, you rub the two twigs together, right? To get an ignition lit, and you fan. They used to have a fan, something that looks like an accordion, right? And used to blow out wind to ignite the fire, all right? And that's what Jeremiah is describing. Jeremiah 51 verse 2. I'll read that again. It says, "And we'll send unto Babylon fanners." Yeah, the fanners is the fanners is what ignites the fire. That gets the fire. I'm sorry, not ignite the fire, but spreads the fire. Okay. It says, "And we'll send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land." That's right. Okay, so the fanners that's going to fan her is talking about everything inside of America that's going to wind up leading to America's destruction. All of the problems, the chaos that's going to take place in the society before America's actually destroyed. All right? Like I said, in the ancient world, you made a fire. When you made a fire, you sparked an ignition. You would have a fanner, right, that would fan the flames to spread the fire out, make it more massive. Okay? So all of the America's troubles, internal troubles is going to lead to the land of America being empty by mass looting, right? Businesses shutting down. You know, we already don't have no more mom and pop shops out here in America. All of the big franchise companies took over that, man. You know, and guess what? Once society, once the fucking cover is blown off the top of the lid, right? All hell is gonna break loose in the society, man. Okay? All hell is gonna break loose in the society. There's gonna be mass riots, looting, and this, that, and the third. All right? Verse 3, it says, "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts." Okay? And that's America, man. You know, that bends, it says, "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow." That's America, right? With the nuclear missiles, you know, and basically bullying other nations, you know, trying to get other nations or countries rather, right? Because nationality is determined by your father's line. Your race is your nationality, but it goes back to who your father is. That's how nationality is determined. See, you know, these different countries that you have today, those are not nationalities. Those are not nations. You know, like you have what's called the United Nations. The Most High is not with the United Nations, man. Like I said, nationality is your race, going back to who your father is, man. That's how a person's nationality is determined, you know. But see, when the white man got in office, got in power, he changed things around, the meaning of things through newspeak. All right. So, you know, people think that America is a nation. People think Russia is a nation. People think that China is a nation. Those are not nations. Those are just countries. In all reality, those are all corporations. Okay? You know, the white man set all that bullshit up, man, to bring forth confusion. Okay? But going back to what I originally said in Jeremiah 51:3, let me read that again so I don't get thrown off. It says, "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow." Yeah, who is he that bendeth? America. America is the one threatening these other countries to accept their democracy and accept their ways and philosophies, right? To, you know, embrace women's liberation and, you know, embrace homosexuality and all of that madness, man, you know? Okay? So-called civilizing other nations or countries, rather, you know, according to their standards, according to America's standards of what civility is, you know, in which this society is fucking wicked, man. All right. But the Lord said, "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow." So America aiming their missiles at other countries. And guess what? These other countries with nuclear capability are aiming their missiles at America as well. It says, "And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine." And that's what America does, man. You know, America weakens other countries, man. You know, through their, you know, with the IMF and setting up central banks and such. And the CIA going around to different countries gathering intel and basically trying to set up puppet leaders to bow down to the will of the elites. All right, in which the elites use America as a power-driven force to get these other countries to bend to their will. Okay, they'll wind up setting up military coups in these different countries, right? Try to set up a puppet leader and such, you know. In a lot of cases, certain cases, they invade other countries, man. You know, through propaganda, run a smear campaign to make, to make the world view this country as a maybe a terrorist threat to the global community or whatever the case may be. You know, to make an excuse to go into these countries with military force. That's why it says, and against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine, spare ye not her young men. That's right, but the tables is going to turn on America. All these other countries are going to gather about, and they're going to fight against America, man. Okay, all right. It says, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. That's right, and all of America's armies are going to be destroyed. The 5 branches of the military, you know, is going to be destroyed. America's looking real weak right now, man. You know, and these other countries are picking up on it. That's why these other countries are banding together. A lot of them are becoming a part of the BRICS nations. You know, they're doing deals with America's enemies, man, such as Russia and China. Okay, you know, and they teaming up, man. They're teaming up, and they're gonna come against America according to prophecy. Now I want to jump to verse 7, where it says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. All right. Babylon, which is America, has been that golden cup in the Lord's hand, meaning what? That beacon of light to the other nations. You know, people. That's why you got people migrating into America even unto this day. You know, as filthy as America is, and how it's obvious that America is clearly falling out of grace with the Most High. You know, people are still nonetheless flocking to this country, trying to seek citizenship, looking for opportunity. Okay, so Babylon is a golden cup, or it has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, like it says. It says that made all the earth drunken. Yeah, it made all the earth drunken with its philosophies, man. Right, like I stated, women's liberation. Okay, well, you got women of the other nations who basically have rights, and women's liberation and the rights that they're given is basically the rights to commit whoredom. Okay, all right. See, when you got countries out there like Iran, I can't even say Iran. They even going off, the women out there. Well, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, like most of them countries in the Arab world, you know, where the women wear the hijab, they cover themselves up and such. They're not walking around scampy, tramp-looking like outfits, man. You know, mini skirts, a goddamn thong up the ass, walking up and down the streets of whatever cities they have out there in them Arab nations. You know, even out there in certain parts of Asia, in China. You know, you got the women that wear they're fully garbed. You know, they're not exposing their cleavage. They don't have their butt cheeks hanging out. They don't have their thighs all exposed, showing a whole lot of leg with a bunch of goddamn tattoos all over it. You know, that's America, man. That's what America. That's the madness that America's trying to push on the other nations. But the other nations, they don't want that. Women's lib. Okay, homosexuality, man. Punks and chumps parading around out there in the cities freely with pride. Okay, which is insane, man. Which is insane. Where to the point where you got homosexuals that'll look a man in the face and trying to see if it's possible that they can make a move on another man. You know, they try to get that eye contact, man, to try to see, damn, is he potentially a homosexual? You know, and this society is fucked up, man. You know, because when a homo look at you, man, you know, and you ain't with that shit, they call you homophobic. All right, they say you are homophobic, because you're not into that shit, man. You know how weak that makes a man feel for another man to try to pick up on him, man. How sick and insane that is, man. And then you got to refrain from clocking that motherfucker in the mouth, man. Because if you do, you'll be deemed homophobic, and they'll lock you up for a hate crime and try to throw you under the goddamn jail. But meanwhile, pedophiles get a goddamn slap on the wrist here in America. You had the TV show back in the days, To Catch a Predator. You had fucking dudes that been on that show like a good 2-3 fucking times, man. With a guy caught the same damn perk trying to solicit some underage, either girl or a fucking boy, into sex. So it shows you that them freaks, them pedophile freaks, they get a slap on the wrist, man. They don't do no fucking hardcore prison sentences, man. But like I said, man, if you clock a fucking homo for trying to come at you, man, they'll lock you up and throw you under the damn jail, man. They'll give you a nice lengthy sentence, man. And you'll be locked up with goddamn rapists and murderers, man. Okay? Going a little bit off right now, but yeah, man, but this is America. All right? It says, I'm going to read it again, Jeremiah 51:7. I'm going to speed it up. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, right? Drunken with its philosophies, man. Like I said, man, women's lib, homosexuality, pride, right? Because you got pride parades all over the fucking world now, man. It ain't just New York or San Francisco, okay? But in different parts of the world, they celebrate gay pride, man. You got central banks set up in this country, in different countries all over the world, that they adopted from America. Democracy and such, okay? It says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. That's right, because accepting America's ways didn't profit the other nations anything. It made their countries worse. Now your woman could talk back to you, all right? Now your woman could go screw Larry, Curly, and Moe, okay? It is nothing you can fucking do about it, man. You just got to accept it, man, And if you file for a divorce, they'll give her half your shit, This is fucking insanity, man. Okay? So the other nations are mad. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. That's right, man. That's what we're looking forward to, for America to be destroyed, man. And it is falling off. It is falling off. But guess what? The Most High is going to put the cherry on top of the cake and destroy this fucking place with nuclear missiles, man. All right? It says, how for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Right? That balm is what? A healing ointment, man. Like you have lip balm when it's cold outside and your lips get chapped, right? And they might crack and bleed, but you got to put that balm on it. You got to anoint your lips with that lip balm. All right? So so it'll give your lips some type of moisture so that it won't get dry and crack and bleed. So balm is a healing ointment, right? So what Jeremiah is saying, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. It's talking about what? What can they do to heal Babylon, or America, rather? You have President Trump talking about MAGA, make America great again. All right? So they know that America's in a fucked up predicament. Joe Biden, build back better. Okay? These are the campaign slogans that the presidential candidates come out with, because it's a tell-all-tale sign that America's fucked up and is being destroyed. All right? It says we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. That's right, man. Them stimulus packages that they keep, that they've been pumping into the economy, printing money out of thin air, okay? Right? To stimulate the economy growth. But guess what? That wound up hurting America in the end, because, even though it gave it a little, a little techno boost, right? But now, what was the following outcome of that? Inflation, okay? Hyperinflation, the high cost of living, okay? When Trump gave out them stimulus checks, everybody was, yeah, we love Donald Trump, right? I'm talking about all you niggas, man. All you stupid niggas that don't understand politics, man. Right? Now y'all all of a sudden voting Republican, right? Donald Trump gave y'all a fucking stimulus check. Free money, right? Now, after that shit wore off, where's the free money? When now milk costs us fucking $5, $6, $7, depending on what kind of milk you get, right? Fucking $4 for a loaf of bread, you know? Oh, the price of gas done went through the fucking roof, man, you know? Okay? So, you know, the cost of living is just insane in this society, man. But that's what happened with the stimulus package. That's the healing that they said we would have healed Babylon, right? I'm going to read that again. Verse Jeremiah 51:9, it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Yeah, she is not healed because the people are suffering because the price of the cost of living is going skyrocket right through the fucking roof, man. You know? Okay? It says, forsake her. Yeah, that's right, man. Forsake America, man. You know? Stop thinking that there's a future for you in this society. America's going to be destroyed. You have to get it in your mind that this country doesn't have a fucking future. Okay? This country's going to be destroyed. All right? So forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. That's right. So the Most High is about to judge America, man. And that's the time we're living in. Okay? All right? We're living in the end of Esau's rule. Esau is the so-called white man. Esau's name was changed to Edom, which you so-called white people are the biblical Edomites. Okay? And America is your cash cow, and America's about to be destroyed. Your country that you take so much pride in because you really believe, okay, that you have freedom, right? And that, you know, and this is a brave country, and whatever, your Bill of Rights and this, that, and the third. Okay, all of that shit is being stripped from you. Slowly and surely, they're chipping away out of every fucking amendment right that you Americans take pride in having. Okay? Ultimately, this country's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles by our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? If you don't know who Yahweh is, that's the Most High. If you don't know who Yahweh Shai is, that's who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right? So, this is what we're supposed to be looking forward to as a nation of people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because that's justice. The Heavenly Father is about to send his son back to bring justice to you Israelites, man. And I'm going to end this video on that note. Say shalom while we're rocking to you brothers and sisters out there, man. Keep fighting the good fight. Stay prayed up. We almost out of here. Shalom.